boy Nate, we got a homie right here, man. The
family.
The fam right here. My man Zach in the building.
What up?
Norman, Toronto. That's why I got my shit on. Y'all see me?
Of many bands, many different bands.
Many different bands.
Many different iterations of the same band, essentially.
Yeah.
But the best was Fatherless. Sorry, Tor.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man.
There's love in the air, and everybody at a wedding for real. Jimmy ain't here, Nate ain't here. They all at weddings and shit.
I think it's just a cheaper season to get married.
Dude, for real, it is. When we,
Finances are in the air.
dude, when we got married, we did it November 3rd, and like October 31st was $1,000 more or whatever than November 3rd.
God damn.
Oh, yeah, fuck around to it January 8th. That should be $3. They're like, just pull up. You ain't even
I remember I was cold as hell.
Space is free.
I was cold as hell for y'all wedding. I remember I was in that P coat. I had all of my. That was all brought the P coat out, man.
But the thing is, now that weddings are more casual than they used to be, where you basically had to wear a suit, girls got to wear like a dress. A winter wedding, people could get fits off. So it might even be better to get married in the winter. Especially dudes, they could get a way more casual fit off.
Dude,
pea coat, something
sweating
slick
in
under
suits is ugly, you know,
Yeah,
like that
yo.
summer wedding shit where you're sweating. That
I think
sucks.
suits are just trash in general.
Wow, I
I
love
dig it.
suits,
Yeah,
boy.
I
I
dig it.
love a suit, bro. That's the thing, Kurt. We got to start going to places that you need to have a suit on. Once
You gotta start going to play. I ain't going
Once
there.
you start going, you be like, damn, let me get this.
Yeah, I feel like you feel good. It like
You
gets your
do.
confidence up, you know?
You do, for real. You feel like the feeling when you put on a clean suit straight from the cleaners, you go pick that bitch up.
Yeah.
You got to hang it on the little hook. You know what I'm saying? In the car.
Yeah. I feel like if you guys had a section of your closet that was all ALD, you'd feel the same. You just haven't got there yet. So you're reaching for other dreams.
Nah, man. Nah, man. The suit is timeless, man. You gotta have a suit, bro.
No tie, but jacket and shirt.
Yeah, or you do the jacket and turtleneck.
If I did
Like
the suit
Meek Mill,
now, I would
yeah.
do just a black t-shirt underneath it tucked in.
Dude, that's like Dane Cook shit, dude.
I guess
man.
I'm Daning it down. I don't
Put
give
a
a
shirt
fuck. Hey, I'm never putting the suit on anyway.
Put a shirt on, nigga. When I go to the Grammys, bro, when I get nominated for the Grammy, all of y'all gotta come. We all wearing suits. You feel me?
Dude, I'm in. I got a couple.
We're not doing none of this funny shit, none of this little oozy funny shit, bro. We coming in suits.
You don't want to wear skirts?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Well, I feel like you might as well bring us in talking about that music you needed to hear.
Oh yeah, that Central C, that shit hard, bro. He put out a 4-piece today. I thought Central C is from London. He's like a young nigga from London, but he got bars, bro.
Dude, I was telling you about that shit. You remember when
Yeah, that's
that
what I was
first
saying.
one dropped?
That's
Yeah,
that's when I got up on him because I thought he was a joke. He was a
Yeah,
TikTok
yeah.
sensation. He had that Doja Cat song before.
Yeah, well, before that too, the old album is hard, the 23 one.
Is it? I ain't heard that one
yeah.
yet. But I thought he was just like a TikTok joke artist for real.
I mean, he kind of is.
Nah, he was rapping on this new shit, bro. But I mean, like, what is a TikTok artist? A TikTok artist is a real artist at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Money is money.
I mean, every artist that we listen to also has a TikTok.
No, but I'm
they're
just
trying to get it
I'm just
poppin'.
saying like one of those viral TikTok songs, you know. And like now, like labels be trying to do that. Like
Dude, they be forcing them to make TikToks.
that's I'm pretty sure like that's how that shit blew up for real because he was signed to a label for real. They blew that shit up for real.
Yeah. I feel like part of it too is that it's like a joke though. People
Yeah.
are like kind of clouding him. Right?
Yeah, no, but like they was until this shit is fucking hard, bro. He been going crazy. The last like 3 things he done put out been ridiculous for real. He rapping like Dave for real.
Yeah, Dave goes crazy.
That's
it's
what it
wild how
remind me of, for real.
accepted in America UK rap is now. Because 10 years ago, people were not trying to hear that shit.
Everything. I mean, everywhere is though. Like it's just that it's the internet, so like
Yeah.
you could just hear hot shit. Like you ain't got to be in that specific part of the world to hear some hot shit. Like
The dude that kind of like crossed me over to start listening to shit was For Real Gigs. I heard that shit. Oh, this dude is going fucking crazy.
yeah, where gigs at gigs?
I heard he's
about.
about to drop some shit. Just on some pod I was listening to.
Yeah, it's just a thing because and everybody got their own sound, even though it's like through the internet. And like I said before that like music isn't as regional as it used to be, but it still like sounds like Killy and Smiley put out a song Canada niggas and like you listen to it, like this is from Canada,
Yeah.
but it's hard. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, sometimes you can still tell, but I think the reason music isn't so regional is because slang isn't so regional.
Yeah.
Because of the internet, everyone picks up each other's slang.
Yeah.
Where before you would kind of know where someone was from by the way they were talking.
Yeah.
And the slang they were using.
Yeah, yo, that is weird. Everybody say the same words. You know what I'm saying? It's still some regional slang out there, like them like them like DC niggas be talking way different, bro. Like them Baltimore niggas be talking way crazy for real.
Well, it depends on too if it's on people are putting it out in music because that's how you're gonna hear it. I mean, if they're just really talking like that in the fucking cut, you're not gonna hear that shit. And if you go there, you might not understand what they're talking about.
They be saying like "two" when they say "two" and shit,
Or like water.
Wood. Well, I can decipher that one. Like, I kind of know what you mean.
No, that shit funny as hell. Yeah, because they don't really have no artists for real. Like the DMV area, it's not really many niggas from there. Like Gleesh,
Nah, Wale and shit. Yeah.
Wale, Gleesh, Black Krane. But like they really ain't been doing like what the, you know what I'm saying? They not like in the forefront. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like straight edge country.
I guess
dude.
you would even
Hardcore is big out there.
It's weird because even dudes like Wiz talk about that area because Pittsburgh's at least closer to it.
Yeah.
Because that part of the country never really had that shit popping. But you got to think they are more into like go-go music and different shit.
Yeah.
So
that's just like Memphis. Like Memphis be in their own little like world.
yeah, but you got like 3-6 and shit that came from there.
You got legends that came from there, but like in terms of like new niggas, I mean, I guess you got like Dolph, like
and Key
CMG, CMG niggas.
Yeah, all Gotti's homies are from there.
Yeah, but I'm more or less talking about like the underground shit, like the Tommy Wright shit, the you know what I'm saying, the Tutton shit.
Dude, we should visit Memphis. It ain't even that far.
I know, my boy.
I never
out
been.
There. Kirk got beef with my boy out there.
Who? Yo, yeah, because he's that's some bullshit. I'm telling you, man. The DM slide is fucking crazy. The girl is gonna tell you that they slid, and it's not gonna be a secret. Oh. These dudes are so crazy. Thinking the girl you were just with is gonna be like that dude from last night just slid in my DM.
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
It is funny because it'd definitely have to be many of times before. And I'd be like, bro, like it be motherfuckers you see every day. You're like, bro, come on, man, you go do that. That one nigga, I ain't gonna say his name. Remember a nigga that you hate? Pull that shit. I was like, bro, you acting like she wasn't gonna tell me.
Right, because it's like you're in the car driving to go eat. You got nothing to talk about. She's gonna bring it up, right? Oh, like you know.
What dudes gotta understand is she was already with me. Like she already fucks with me. She's gonna tell me you hit her up. Like what are you talking about?
That shit funny as hell.
Yeah, dudes are
because
just
it's like the double, like the confidence boost, and something. It's like, oh, guess what happened?
Yeah, it's like the confidence boost. They're low key trying to make you jealous. Yeah, like, oh, somebody else wants me. Somebody else wants everybody. Ain't what do you mean? Ain't no one to be out here just down bad where no one will fuck with them. So just miss me with that shit.
So we can't go to Memphis then.
No,
we can still pull up on Memphis. I mean, whatever. That's just in the past.
But yeah, man, Central C. Go listen to that shit if y'all ain't listening to that shit. What else have I been listening to?
That new Lil Baby dropped today. I ran it through.
I ain't listened to it, man.
Sounds like a Lil Baby
For
album.
some reason, Lil Baby voice is annoying as fuck to me these days, yo. I used to love Lil Baby's
songs. You want to know why? It's because his cadence and flow has never changed, even the slightest. The thing is, he still be getting slick bars off and shit, but you don't notice because now you've heard him rap so much, it sounds like background music. You're not even paying attention.
Isn't that sort of good, right? Where it's like you want the artist you like to keep doing the thing that you like, right? Like a Built to Spill thing, right? Where they keep making the same record, but if you like that record, good, right?
Sometimes with rap, it's different where and his flow is so, I don't know what it, like melodic mumbly, like ESTG. He's on TV right now. He raps kind of in the same cadence, but he says so much shit and he enunciates it that you catch all like the bars. You're not really catching all Lil Baby's bars because they're kind of jumbled together. Yeah. He's like, I've been in the road. I got the bars. He's like, well, all right, cool, bro. Like, I don't understand how he became like top 5 rapper.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like not by any means am I saying have I ever heard a weak Lil Baby song. Like,
none of the songs are bad, but 15 of them in a row is crazy.
Yeah, exactly. I've never heard a weak Lil Baby song, but at the same time, they all sort of sound exactly.
Dude, but that's the shit.
You know that one song, like my bad, like Pure Cocaine. Like if that song just comes on, you're like, oh, this is fire. But if then 3 more Lil Baby songs come on, by the end, you're just like, damn, you should change it.
Yeah.
No, but the shit we're always saying is that like every new project should be 30 minutes or less, right? Because that's like what people have time for, and that's like an easy, like, there's no reason to put out an album longer than 30 minutes, right? Yeah. Just give me the good ones, like skip the filler.
Yeah, but they do the long ass shit though for streaming because the more they put out, the more chance they have. And if your songs are all short and you have a bunch, then it looks like your plays are up. Because they go by quicker.
I get, yeah. I guess if you're gaming it, yeah. But I'm saying if
Well,
you're
I
trying
mean,
to
they're
make
gaming it.
yeah,
If
but
you're
if you're
signed
trying
to
to
a
make an
major
art
label.
project, it should be 30 minutes or less.
Yeah, once you're at a certain status, you ain't trying to make an art project. You're trying to get your numbers up.
Yeah.
You're playing the fucking game for sure.
But then eventually you get so big that you don't care about that either, right? You think like Drake doesn't care about his plays.
No.
Well, he's just in a whole different league where Drake is the kind of person that really took it serious where anyone that has money has 7 to 10 streams of income. Drake don't give a fuck about music at this point because if that just fell off, he has at least 10 other streams of income coming in.
And he has like $100 million, you know?
T Grizzly album came out today, so I was listening to it.
Was it tight?
I haven't listened to it yet, but like he been doing a bunch of interviews. I hadn't heard a few of them, and he was just saying that like he made way more money off of like
Twitch, bro.
off of Twitch and his GTA server than he does off of rap.
When people just watch him play GTA?
He's got a whole
he's
server.
got a whole
and shit.
server. Like he done built out all of Detroit. Or where is he from? Wherever he's
Detroit,
from. Yeah,
yeah.
he done built up all of Detroit in like a GTA shit.
And you can play there?
Yeah, you got to pay to get in, and you can play
Oh,
in there.
man. How much you got to pay?
I don't know. I have no clue. But he said he makes way more money off that. Even like I was listening to the Shaq Drink Champs, and Shaq was like, "Well, I went platinum, and then saw the check and was like, I don't want to rap no more."
Yeah, because it's never been about music. It's always been about tour, merch, all that shit.
He was like, bro, he was like, y'all motherfuckers ain't been platinum. I've been platinum, and I saw the check and what you get when you go platinum, and it's not what you think.
Dude, I feel like people love that, like, pay $5 one time. Like, you know, it's like to get into that server, how many times are you going to use it? Probably once, right? You pay $5 one time, but if he could just get 1,000, or, you know, 10,000 people to do it one time, then you get the money, right?
Hell yeah.
People love that kind of shit.
Hell yeah. I be trying to think about it like in terms of like me, like, 'cause I got like a bunch of songs that I got like lined up, and I'm trying to figure out how to package it. And I'm like, do I want to drop like 10 songs? It's like everything that I've been working on for the last year, drop it at one time and no one listens to it, or should I split it up?
Yeah. I feel like what everybody does now is you like release the 3 best ones, and then 6 months later you release the whole album, but those are still the 3 best ones, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of what Counterparts did with that album. They had the 3 out first.
Oh yeah, the Counterparts album. That shit fire for real. You put me on. I ain't never really listened to Counterparts before.
Yeah, the new one's super good.
They've been doing that shit for 10 years. It's crazy. They've just been reliving metalcore glory days for 10 years, and it's sick.
The drums are just super good on
dude.
that shit.
We saw them when we were out to see Tor once. We saw them with Snapcase, like in Buffalo back in the day, and I was like, "This is nuts." And I've just been following them ever since. But this record is sick. Everyone should check it out.
Yeah, I mean, that says a lot, too, that they were touring Snapcase. Snapcase has so many children right now. So many children bands of Snapcase.
Yeah.
Like OG fire shit.
Hell
Snapcase
yeah.
is the same areas like Madball and Hatebreed and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's really what kicked all of it off. For us, in a certain, I don't want people to be like, nah. But in a certain genre, that's really what got shit moving. I remember listening to all that shit in like 9th grade.
Yeah.
You know, that was the shit, like Hatebreed and Madball.
Yeah. And I feel like Counterparts is like they're just old enough where they missed that first wave metalcore shit, and they were like, what if we just did this anyway? And they've just been pushing that for 10 years, and now they're finally like getting some hype, and they're selling out Bottom Lounge and shit.
Yeah, that's why I need you around to keep me in tune with like I would never know what new metalcore came out.
Yeah,
It wasn't
dude.
for Zach.
That's my
What's the name of the new project?
What new project?
That Counterparts. What's the album name?
Oh, it's called The Eulogy for Those Still Here.
Yeah. Definitely check that shit. That shit's fire, for real.
Yeah.
And they're touring with See You Space Cowboy, which I put you on.
Oh,
too,
yeah.
That Blood Brothers Under Oath sounding band. Yeah,
Hell yeah,
shit
I'm
is
with that
sick.
shit. What's the other one you put me on?
Oh, dude, I remember that with the acoustic guitar and the
Yeah.
guy yelling.
Algae Bloom.
Algae Bloom, dude.
Oh my
Everyone
God.
should peep. That's a deep cut.
Yeah, yo, this shit is like acoustic ass. Like it reminds me of like.
It's like American football with Zayo vocals.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like changing of the times, under oath vocals on the acoustic shit is fire.
What's
for
it called?
real.
LG Eater?
Algae Bloom.
Oh, that's fucking good. People got to get better names.
They got
man.
like 500 monthly listens.
We might, yeah. I was saying we might need to play that for the break.
Yeah,
I'm about to
dude.
send it to you, bro. That's what we got to play for the break. So that's my shit.
Yeah, dude, that was funny. Yeah, we were spinning those records at the house, and then yeah.
It's funny. We were talking about this dude that we were about to have on the pod. And I was talking to Steve when he was working at the bar he works at. He's like, what's his name? And I was like, oh, it's this producer dude. I don't know. And he looked him up on Spotify, but he spelled his name one letter off. And I was like, yeah, I guess he has like 2.5 million listens and shit. And he's like, he looked it up. He's like, this dude has 5 monthly listeners. I was like, bro, you spelled his name wrong. That's not that dude. That's what's fucked about Spotify. It's kind of crazy they show you that, because that's got to be so disheartening when you're like, I got 5 fucking over a month, 5 people listen to my shit.
I mean, it's definitely discouraging for real.
I'd be like, I gotta hang this shit the fuck.
It's definitely discouraging for real. It was one time that like I had like paid for like some placements or whatever, and I looked down, my shit was bumping. I was like, damn, I got 9,000 Spotify listeners for 1 month, and after that month, that shit went down, boy. I'm back at where my original shit. That's all I was like, all right, if you go, that's the thing about paying for plays and shit, because once you do it, you have to keep doing it, yo. That shit is crazy. My shit went from it was like 9,000 monthly listeners, and it went down to 200 in a matter of 1 week.
Dude, Tor is the king of that shit. He'll send me shit all the time where it literally has like 50 and it's heat. And I'm like, how did you even find this?
Yeah, because he just be digging. He sends me hella tight shit too. Yeah. Tor's in the last year, he's put me on to at least 10 to 12 good ass
yeah,
things.
dude. I feel like he always, and he'll like tailor it too. He'll be like, I know you'll like this. And it's some deep cut shit. And I'm like, dude, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, Tor's music knowledge, you can never doubt it.
Dude, he should be running a label, and he is. It's tight.
And it's doing well. It's still young, and everything he does gets better. The rollouts get better. The presentation gets better. The music's debatable because music's music.
He's putting out Pat's new shit. It's tight. I don't know if y'all have heard that evasive action.
I heard the single. Single's fire.
It's so tight, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Triple Hammer Records. Go check that shit out too.
Yeah, I don't really doubt anything that Pat does because he's so meticulous.
Oh yeah.
He's not gonna put out no bullshit. So I'm excited to hear the whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't know when it's coming out. It's got to be soon. They're playing tomorrow.
Yeah, they just pressed the tapes. I think they're going to be live on Triple Hammer soon.
What's the name of the band?
Evasive Action.
There we go.
And that's what I like about what Tor's doing too. Is he's doing shirts because you got to do shirts. Everybody's got to do shirts. But he's still doing tapes. He did the Hotel Etiquette vinyl. If you're doing a label, you got to put out tangible items. That's what really solidifies you as a label. And he's not scared, and he believes enough in what he's doing where he's putting up the money for this shit. And that's, again, essentially what a real label is.
What you gotta do.
Where they're like, yo, I'm backing your shit. I'm going to take part of the profit, of course, but I'm putting up the money for this.
That's what I be trying to tell niggas, man. These niggas, these old bad luck niggas, I be trying to tell them, you got to put shit out. I'll put the bread out.
Dude, you and Maddie need to do the 7-inch on Triple Hammer.
No, we're going to do bad luck X Triple Hammer. Yeah, me and Maddie got a few joints, man. We definitely finna link up with
the 7-inch would go hard.
Who gonna buy a 7-inch, man? I'll do the flexi disc before I do the 7-inch.
Dude, those flexis are whack, man. They sound like shit.
Ain't nobody gonna play it no way. Dude. It's just to present it.
Nah.
It's just to present like
people
the piece.
Play that shit. Dude.
Hell yeah, they play. Have you been to Gus's house?
I mean, that motherfucker, that'll play. You know what I'm saying? The 2 times you listen to it.
Anytime we're at Gus's house, he's playing vinyl. He's never just playing shit off his phone.
And hella people do that.
If you go to Tor's house, he's going to play vinyl. Yeah. He's not playing Spotify.
I mean, shit, man.
There's a lot of people that really dork out on music.
That vinyl shit costs hella bread, for real. They don't even make
people's hobby and shit.
I know, but I'm just saying, though, like, they don't even really, it's hard to even find somebody to press that shit. And when you do, that should be hella expensive.
Because it boomed again. And all the factories shut down except, I think there's 4.
I'm about to say
4 in the U.S.
Yeah.
I think Tor gets them made in like somewhere weird, like Belarus or something.
Well, the thing is, you gotta fucking get them from somewhere because all the shit's so backed up. And the thing is, and which isn't anything bad, if you're pressing 100, 150 copies with how backed up these places are, they don't give a fuck about your order. That's like if you go to like a real screen printer that's not your man's and shit, you're not connected, which like, we're blessed. But if you're just they want to make some shirts for some shit and you're not trying to make over 150, they're not really even fucking with you.
That's all I'm saying.
They're like, if you want to like make 30 shirts, they'd be like, dude, get the fuck on. We're not setting up these screens for 30 shirts.
Yeah, I gotta know his motherfuckers is out there that still listen to vinyl and shit. But if I'm gonna put my money in something, I would rather put it into something else that I could like present in a cool way. You feel me?
Dude, I feel like the 7-inch is presenting in a cool way. It's like, here's this thing, like
the 7-inch is so much tighter than the tape. The tape is fucking.
The tape is ugly.
God, dude. Like
I liked it. I liked the tapes until I had a bunch of them and I didn't know what to do with them.
Dude, they're hard to listen to and they sound bad.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason media moved on. That's like it's called progression. But vinyl vinyl sounds basically like a fucking MP3 file. It sounds clean, but it still has that vinyl feel. A lot of people collect vinyl because the art. It's bigger art. You can flip through your shit, feel fucking cool looking through. Like, oh, I love this car. Like,
it's like the routine thing too, right? You get up, you change it. It's like now all of a sudden listening to music is also doing something or whatever. But I feel like the 7-inch, it's like that's like, you know, the hardcore band shit, right? You know, this is the 7-inch or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like cool.
Yeah, me and Maddie, I would have leaked the idea. We was talking about just we just gonna buy like a bunch of pints of like Evan Williams and then switch the labels and put like a QR code on the back and then on the front it'd be the artwork and shit.
Dude, that'd be sick.
Yeah, I think that's what we gonna do.
yeah, that'd be tight.
Niggas getting RICO'd, man. They taking niggas to jail. They
Dude,
not
they're
playing
trying.
for real. They is not playing. After they got my man Fetty Wap.
Free Fetty.
Free Fetty Wap.
Free Fetty.
Yeah, Fetty Wap been in jail.
He
bro.
was the first
Since
one.
that record came out.
Yeah, he dropped that new record and they locked his ass up. He was trafficking cocaine. My
That
man,
I Got a Bag song goes
And
so
fentanyl.
hard.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
y'all
Got a
slept.
Bag and shit.
They slept on that new Fetty Wap album. I mean, me and you was the only ones
we
that
were
connected. I was like,
screaming
no, the
about
new
that shit.
Fetty Wap is hard.
Dude, you put me on that and I was like, damn, he's right. Like hitting the roof of my car and shit, you know,
Yeah.
like just like this boss.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
But no, they
So
got-
wait, so it sounds like the last one?
Yeah.
no, but it don't. He really progressed as art. Fetty Wap a real singer now, for real.
Yeah, but he got pinched like 3 days after it came out.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, he got pinched. He was selling. He was trafficking cocaine. And
His shit's mad
fentanyl
different
and all
though. He
shit.
already basically pled guilty to that shit.
Yeah, they say he going for 5. He going for 5
Damn, that sucks.
at least. Then we know about Thug. They went and rounded up Thug this week. They said Gunna his bail. He ain't got no bail. They pushed this shit back again. He tried to like go back and get his bail. Nah, they said you gotta stay your ass in there till 23, boy.
Woof.
And then after that, they rained down on Sue Surf. They came and got Sue Surf, man. He's a battle rapper from New Jersey. He's actually fire. He one of the biggest battle rappers out right now. For real.
He was like top 5 for sure.
He be on caffeine, killing niggas for real.
Yeah, he was
No,
on-
I
he was
mean
on Joe
caffeine
Budden
like
shit,
the
too.
app. The app,
Yeah,
caffeine.
Caffeine's
where
like the battle
That's
rap
where you
app.
watch battle raps.
They have an
Daily
app
looks
for
is like-
battle. Like, what
Well,
is-
because they
how
didn't
does it
really have a
work?
way to monetize it, so it's basically a subscription based app, and you get to watch all the battles.
It's like
because
Vine, but for battle raps.
But they have hella shit on there.
no,
Like,
no, it's like HBO for battle rap.
yeah, it's like,
Oh.
but they have hella shit on there. They do like the barracks. The barracks is on there when they do like the skate shit. Isn't that on there?
On caffeine.
It is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's on there. It's
Do they like edit the videos and stuff
It's
to make
live.
them more? So it's just like live watching two dudes battle rap.
Well, it's it's a boxing card almost. There'll be undercard and main event and shit. Like the two like biggest dudes will go last, and there's rounds. I mean, battle rap's like a whole cult ass culture. People love that shit.
Yeah, they have hella shit on caffeine. Like I said, they do the
yeah,
barracks.
it's not just that.
They be like Eric Costume versus somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's
Escape
funny is how
on there.
fucking spread thin the barracks is. They Hype Beast bought them. They're fucking on caffeine.
Yeah.
They're really, really trying to generate this revenue.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, shit. They doing it too, because that's the only reason I know about any skating shit, because that shit be on my Instagram.
Dude, you know
They
what?
Instagram go crazy.
You know what's real funny is I was watching an old 411 the other day, like, 41138 or whatever. And it's funny how lame Costin used to be. Like, when he was the best skater on earth, he was such a weirdo, and he looked weird, and he was weird or whatever.
Look like
you know?
somebody's uncle.
Yeah. With the shaved head and the big baggy gray shirt and shit,
like-
and the basketball shoes,
Yeah,
you know?
he like the nigga that like if you go to a girl crib you just met and her cousin outside or some shit.
Yeah, dude.
That's what he looked like.
But he was like literally the way better than everybody. Yeah. Just looking weird.
No, but Rico's. That's what we was on. Rico's.
Yeah.
And now they saying that the next nigga up Playboy Cardi and Future for real. Cause the Atlanta the Atlanta DA is the people that's coming down on everybody.
It's probably DEA, Drug Enforcement Agency.
Yeah,
It's them or I think only certain people can bring a RICO down. It's like federal.
Yeah.
So
But
the local police can't fucking bring that case on you.
Yeah, they said they up next, man. Like I hate this shit.
Dude,
but like
a world without Thug and Future? Come on.
yeah, man. But like the thing is, bro, like you knew these niggas. Like I knew these niggas was getting too much money. They skewing the perception of things and making people think that they get nice money off of rap. Niggas does not get money like this off of rap. We see niggas sitting at the table with these big ass stacks of money and shit. That is not coming for rap, bro.
I think if somebody like Future, I don't know what Playboy Cardi's doing. Somebody like Future, if he's somewhat involved in this, it's only funding things. Future ain't been out
Yeah.
doing no shit.
No. Yeah, I don't think none of them.
And
is
I don't
out.
think Future's involved in it. I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't think none of these niggas is
because
out.
Future's really one of those dudes that every time he drops, he goes #1. He can sell out an arena by himself.
Yeah.
So Future can get money.
No,
I think he sold his catalog because he just with his last shit, I Never Liked You, went #1. Shit went crazy. He realizes he can sell his back catalog now, and in the next 5 years, he can still generate a whole new catalog.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
break that down for the people, because that's what you was saying. That's what Zach was saying when he first got here. He was like, he had seen on the internet or something where people said that Future, the reason Future sold his catalog because he knew this shit was gonna happen.
Yeah. But actually, that makes a lot of sense, right? If you're betting on yourself to make more #1s, sell your old ones, and then you can
Still
sell
hot.
your new ones too.
That's
Exactly.
why
Still hot.
that's why the Dream sold his. The Dream has 6 writing credits on Brent Faiyaz's new record,
Yeah.
and that doesn't include anything he sold from his back catalog. So the time to sell your shit is when you're still hot, because then you can just make new shit.
Right.
So Future only got like 40 million for his, which is mad low for what they've been paying. But in the next 5 years, if Future dropped every year, he's probably gonna go #1 5 times and have a whole nother catalog that he's gonna make pub off while it's out, and then he could sell that shit. You know, but if you're like Smokey Robinson and you get 100, well, that's your estate's just getting $100 million. You know, it's a wrap. You're not gonna be putting out some new shit. I think he was on Anderson .Paak's last album though, which is funny. Smokey Robinson.
But that's what we're always saying too. Like, money right now is better than money 5 years from now, right? Like, you could have slightly more if you wait 5 years. I would rather have the 40 right now than 60 in 5 years.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, it's obviously just my opinion. Liquid money is worth more than Future maybe promised money, because you ain't
100%.
promised shit. If you can get some liquid bread, get that liquid money.
Yeah.
And fuck it. If you're talking to 5 million versus 10 million in 5 years, get that 5.
Yeah.
Be liquid. If you want to make some plays, whatever, do your thing. Liquid, tangible money is better than promised money.
Yeah, see that's the thing that like, cause like I be hearing like Joe Budden and them, and they be talking about
Ownership.
and like you shouldn't. But at the same time, bro, like motherfuckers that's rich as hell right now, to like all them niggas that own football teams and shit like that, like that's generational money. That came because somebody had money before them, and you know what I'm saying? But like that shit don't happen in one generation. You feel me?
Unless it's tech shit.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, the tech shit's wavy.
Yeah.
It's super wavy. You
But
could
like
be
Mark
up.
Cuban did it, you know, or whatever, right? You know, but that's the only way.
Yeah, I mean, but exactly. But like, if you could, like you said, you could get this $100 million right now, and then you set a foundation so somebody else could get
Yeah,
it.
so
You
your
know what
kids
I'm saying?
can, yeah.
Yeah, because the thing is, if you get that money liquid, you could take a quarter of it, 30% of it, and put it into some investments, and you still got a bunch of liquid money. Because what people don't realize, you can't move around for shit if you ain't got liquid money. People don't take you seriously. You're like, no, I can get you. I'm like, I got this portfolio is crazy. They don't give a fuck. They're like, what can you do right now?
Yeah.
What can you invest in my business right now? And you need liquid money to put it anywhere. You can't give someone a promise note. I'm going to really be up in like 5 years. I promise. You know, that's not going to hold any weight.
Yeah,
So,
but I mean,
a lot of people that preach that ownership shit are already mad rich. And that's when it's easy to talk your shit.
No, like once you already got a little shit, you can survive. You know, like the hierarchy of needs. You know what I'm saying? Once your first 2 levels is complete, you can start worried about that. If your first 2 levels ain't complete, sell that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's why I hate when these super rich, already well-made people try to give this advice and act like people are out here making poor choices. Because people act like they really forget where they were 7 years ago. But they're like, that's an uneducated decision. What do you mean?
I mean, but depending on who you talking to, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers say that shit because no one's ever said that shit to people before. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, dude. Like, rich people saying, oh, you just need to do this. It's like, thanks, bro.
but like not just saying that you need to do this, but like teaching motherfuckers about ownership, especially in this, like the music shit. That's the only really shit I really know about is like, yeah, like if you need to take the deal, take the deal. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But the thing is, if you need to take the deal, you need to take the deal. And then you need to move in that deal the way it's structured. And once you get popping, then you should think about owning your shit. Because like what we talked about a million times, all these new artists that don't have shit, want to come in the game. I want to own my masters. If you don't know how to get placements with your songs, owning your masters doesn't mean shit. No. You own a pile of shit.
100%
it's like owning
of a little
fucking
bit
nothing.
is a little bit, right? And 1% of a fuck ton is a fuck ton.
A label has a whole department trying to get placements for your music. And that's how they make so much money out of publishing. If you're just chilling at your crib and you own these fake, because they're not going to send you like a bunch of records with your songs on them. Are you really going to sit there and be like, are you guys making any commercials that you want to use my song for? You're not going to do that. You know what I mean? So you're not going to make any money off publishing anyway.
I feel like Turnstile kind of did it though, right? Where it's like they're like a band that blew up. Where it's like they're like playing United Center or some shit, aren't they?
Aragon.
Aragon. Yeah.
No, but the whole thing is too. I want
to go to that shit too.
Everyone's so hyped on this Blink-182 reunion, and of course, who's opening the tour? Turnstile. They need to fucking sit down. Like, they're going to die. They've been touring for like 4 straight years.
Yeah, they're stacking that money.
I hope they're stacking that money. And they need to sit down and record some new music. You've been just really like running this record to fucking death. You know,
dude, I feel like cash in, right? Yeah. Ring the register, baby.
I'm not mad at the racking up, get the bag, but you got to think about your health, your physical health, your mental health, and you got to, while people are very like they're at the peak of their fucking peak, you should put a new project out. You know, sit down for 6 months, rest the fuck up, and then go back out.
But I mean, Love Connection came out when?
It's at least over 2 years ago.
2020, right?
It's about to be 2023. So
was that not last year?
It might have been last year.
I don't know.
But I feel like, they're a good example of like how a band, they're like fucking huge now. And like,
it's only been out for a year. It came out into August last year.
Well, before that record came out, they were touring. They've been touring for like 4 straight.
But I feel like touring like they are now is pretty cush.
Yeah, I'm about to say
they're in the bus.
They in hotels. They go to a hotel.
Every night they're in a hotel.
They eating at restaurants.
I don't know. I forgot who it was. Somebody, long-term member, left the band because they're like, I can't do this shit anymore. It's easy to sit here and talk about like touring like that would be chill. None of us have been gone for a year from fucking our home.
Yeah, I understand.
Like, you can't even speak on it. Sure. You have there's no facts behind your opinion.
No, but they tour is different than our tour. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure for a lot of these tours, they at the crib and then they fly out, do the shit, and then fly back home.
They don't do a lot of spot dates, man. Their shit is booked the fuck out. It's like one day to get to the next city. Yeah, they're close cities, but they'll do Chicago one night. They don't even have days of like rest if you look at the shit.
But that's why they call it work, right? They couldn't be out here Monday to Fridaying this shit, right? It's different. It's the same thing, but different, right?
Yeah.
I think you can't speak on it until you were gone from your crib for a fucking year straight. That would be fucking crazy.
I'm just saying,
because you're gonna start to have fucking inner turmoil with your bandmates, dude.
What's the longest you ever been on tour?
Like 10 days, 12 days.
Yeah, I'm gonna say probably like a week was the longest I ever been gone.
Yeah, times that by 52. Yeah. You know,
but we were in a minivan sleeping on the floor.
I was loud.
drinking warm 40s and rolling cigarettes, you know.
I can't speak on it because I haven't done it. I just don't know if I'd be capable to do those tours they've done back to back to back.
No, I'm just
saying, be totally gone from your fucking home. Home to me is always like the most comfortable place. I could never be gone for fucking 6 to 8 months, be home for 10 days and leave for 6 more months. There'd be no stability. And then it just seems like a unfulfilling type situation.
I want
that shit. Dude, get the fuck out of here. They're all screaming for you. The crowd's going crazy.
I want that shit.
You walk like the stage lights hit and everyone's going ape shit to watch you play these songs that you wrote. That's tight.
Yeah, but I just mean like inner fulfillment of like, people get fulfilled in different ways. You get to spend no time with the people you really, really fuck with. Unless you and your bandmates are fucking best ass friends, you know? You're talking to everybody over FaceTime. There's been mad people who are like, yeah, I travel for my work or I'm on the road. I got to like watch my like normal life through a fucking phone. Like, watch this through FaceTime. When a lot of those experiences to me mean more than a bag or somebody being like, you're telling, oh my God, it's so sick, you know.
I want that shit. That's what I'm trying to do.
That's why you play in a band.
That's what I'm trying to do for real. Cause like the thing is, another thing is like you didn't live hella places before. I ain't really been places like that. I've only been in like New York, LA, Austin. You know what I'm saying? I want to go and like experience all that shit. I ain't done it yet. So like, yeah.
I just think they're a good example of like the most recent time a band like actually blew up, where it's like they're a real band writing their own shit, doing their own thing, and they're huge now playing stadiums. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, like I'd never seen that before for real.
I mean, really the level they're at too, I still really appreciate the music and they're rad. which is cool because most people have to do some fuck shit to get to that level. Like put out a really corny mainstream album. Not that, I mean, the new album it's their most mainstream sonic fucking album they've ever done, but it's still sick. There's nothing about it that's not sick. But I think if I did a tour like that, I would want it. Not that it's always your call. I would try to set it up where I had at least a day in between to really fuck with the city I was in. I would never want to play Chicago, chill for an hour and get on a bus and fucking go to Detroit. You know, it's like, damn, I didn't even get to be in Chicago, you know? Then from Detroit, you're going to fucking St. Louis.
Dude, the thing is, though, is that you have like a whole crew of like 50 people and you're paying all those people, so you don't want to pay them to be on vacation too.
No,
so
I
you
feel
got to
that.
maximize it.
Yeah. I'm just saying it would be crazy to be like I traveled the world but didn't really see anything except a hotel, a bar, and a fucking venue.
Yeah. I mean, but shit, when you start going back to places and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like they ain't been in Chicago 17 times, you know what I'm saying? And one of them times you didn't went out and kicked it for real.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, shit, let's get into some different topics after the break. Perry, you want to drop this
Oh yeah,
algae
what I
or
sent
something?
you? Oh yeah, I sent you the algae bloom.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah. I just picked a random algae bloom.
Oh, wait,
song.
let me pick one. Hold
Pick
on.
one.
I got one.
You better pick it quick.
Hold on.
Is it Thorns? You want Thorns?
No. Wait. I'm looking it up.
We met upon the level. What you need, Zach? What do you need?
I gotta see it on the.
Well, it's hard on your iPhone fucking 4.
I know.
It's all
dude.
little and shit.
I like having a bad phone.
Yeah, you get off on that shit for some weird reason. You're actually making $800,000 a year with the iPhone 3.
Maybe Thorns is it.
See, there's a star next to it, so I knew.
Oh yeah.
You're all gullible.
They don't have stars on Spotify.
Nah.
This is Thorns by LG Bloom.
Oh, this is it.
That was LG Bloom, Thorns. That shit was fire. Yeah, listen to it while I was playing in the break. I'll check that shit out.
the old emo screamo vocals.
Wait, that came from Tor? That's a Tor recommendation?
No, that was like from a Spotify rec from like a Midwest emo playlist or whatever.
Oh, they're from the Midwest too?
I don't know, but yeah, that shit's like 10 years old. Yeah, nobody knows.
Well, it has that vibe. It has that 10-year-old vibe for sure.
Sean, y'all ready for sports?
Hell no, we're not ready for sports. We got to talk about this Palace.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this
Clothes
Palace
first.
Gucci shit.
Close first.
I think it's chill, but it's so not needed at this point. Like Gucci's fucking collabed with
You don't
everyone.
like nothing that Gucci do.
I like Gucci as a fashion
I feel like every
house.
time, yeah. I mean, I guess it's all the collabs. Every time it's a Gucci collab, you be hating.
I
for
feel
real.
like the Palace collab will be better than the Adidas collab.
Yeah, I feel bad hating on it because I was stoked on the Supreme
I fucked
Louis
with
shit.
it. I fucked with the Adidas Gucci.
Yeah, like I fuck with it too, but
Didn't they have,
nobody's
like-
paying $900 for some gazelle.
Yeah, about to. Didn't they have I feel like they had like some loafers or something with the Gucci on. I mean, with the stripes on it.
They did, but the thing is, I would rather just have some Gucci loafers than
Right.
some shit with some Adidas stripes on it.
I mean, shit. I don't know. I might rather.
No, you would. If somebody was like, pick one,
I might take the stripes on it, man.
out of your mind.
I feel like a super big hypocrite because, like I was saying, I was into the Louis Supreme shit. But to me, that was just the two largest of those worlds coming together. Like Louis Vuitton, to me, is like the largest high fashion shit. Supreme runs streetwear shit. That was them coming together. I don't know if I want to see a bunch of just fucking Gucci people walking around with Tri-Fergs on their fucking back. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like,
Oh, like you already had the best collab, so now you don't want the third best collab or whatever, something like that.
well, I mean, I think Gucci still this year was the highest selling high fashion brand. So I guess, Louis Vuitton doesn't have that anymore, but it was just a moment. And I think trying to recreate those moments just gets older and older. It's
well, the shit got to be fire for real. Like the shit came out was super fire. They didn't drop none of the pieces yet, did they?
I haven't
They ain't show
seen
nothing.
any,
Let me see if they out yet. But the pieces is fire. That's all they come down to. Because I think what you get tired of is the laziness.
yeah, I mean, if it's just like a Palace logo on the back of a Gucci
Yeah.
track jacket, I'm kind of good. Or the thing is, Palace is loud and so is Adidas. So is Gucci. So where's this going to go? Is it just going to be crazy fucking loud?
They
Because
just
you
put
can't
out-
monogram some shit and then put the Palace logo on it.
They funny as hell. This shit is kind of hard, my boy.
You're looking at the pieces?
oh, it's
yeah.
out.
Let me see the
Yeah,
pieces.
yo. It just 13 hours ago. Oh shit. Let me go back to the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of hard. They got the leather motorcycle jacket with the leather motorcycle pants. And then what else I see on there? That shit kind of hard.
This is fucking horrible.
Yeah,
what?
that's-
what? This is horrible, bro.
that's
You
right.
are not wearing this. I would. You
That's
are
the
not
fur?
wearing this.
Nah, I'm not wearing that.
This is
You-
kind of fire.
Yeah, that's hard. No, the other shit, it was like a ditto jacket with fur like on the front two panels and on the collar. That's hard. What is that? That's it right there? That's hard with the Detroit D.
Yeah, that's only hard because I'm from Michigan. If I wasn't from Michigan, I'm not fucking with that. This fucking bag is crazy. It's the Gucci duffel shaped like the Tri-Fur.
Let me see.
Oh, let's see it.
Look at the bag, the duffel.
Oh yeah, that's hard.
That's
Damn,
fucking crazy.
That's hard.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's a triangle shaped bag.
Well, it's a
like
Tri-Fur, yeah.
It's a triangular prism. I think that's the correct word.
You're in the airport with that bitch. That goes crazy.
Monogrammed in Gucci with the palace triangles on the back. Yeah,
And
that's
leather
hard.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard. Here, Zach, let me let you see it. No, yeah, like as long the pieces got to be hard. That's the thing, yo. Yeah, if I came in this Gucci Palace football jersey, they made a motorcycle.
Well, Kith made a BMW.
They made a motorcycle for the drop. Here, Zach, take a look at it.
Yeah, but that Detroit shit too. Palace already did a Detroit Tigers collab. So why are they? What is it, like a 3-way thing? I don't know.
I don't know.
If you're from Detroit and they put a Detroit D
'Cause
on
like-
something, you're drawn.
Because
to
like
it.
remember like the Louis
Dude, y'all ain't
Supreme
wearing
shit?
any of this.
that duffel is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a lot of that shit, boy.
No,
if
you're
I had
not.
And
money,
that zip sweater is fire. That's the only two things I would fuck
That's
with.
how you know I ain't had money in a long time, man. 'Cause Zach ain't never seen me in no get money shit. Bro, I'll be on there looking like a dope dealer. Dope Air Maxes on, boy.
I got Air Maxes on
With
right
that
now.
shit on. With that shit on, man.
I don't know about all this.
That duffel bag is fucking crazy.
Yeah, yo. And
Dude, that's the kind of
that
thing
sweater
where,
was hard too.
You like buy the duffel thinking that like chicks will come up to you and be like, oh, that's tight. But in reality, it's just some other streetwear nerd comes up to you and that's the only person that ever comments on it.
Oh, I can 100%.
Bro, if this was my silhouette, you'd be like Perry going crazy. This is my silhouette. If I came to the podcast with this shit on, y'all be like,
That jacket
Perry
is fucking
going
horrible.
Crazy.
That jacket is like some homeless ass shit. Like
that shit
you
go
really don't have a
hard.
home to go to.
It looks like you hit up an estate sale.
If I came in with a white beat on with these,
But I can really, to play off what Zach said, 1,000,000,000% agree that you're off fashion in general, unless you just present yourself well, no girl's gonna be like, you got the Palace
drip.
fucking
Yeah.
Gucci.
Drip.
No girl's coming up to you and be like, I'm throwing this ass at you because you got this. It's just not ever gonna happen. A bunch of dudes will pull you to the side like, oh, you got that. How'd you get it?
How'd you
Did you get it for retail?
Who's the plug?
Yeah, you're talking to way more dudes about the clothes you're wearing than girls.
man, I'm just expressing myself, man. That's how I feel inside. I just try to express myself. You feel
Women
me?
women are looking
I ain't
at
worried about what nobody think. I'm just expressing myself.
women are looking at your whole aesthetic. Do you look good or not? Are you dressed well or no? They're not like, oh, you got the fucking collab. You got this collab. They don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
They'll be, why spitting you like that? I feel like, baby.
Well, yeah, they'll pay attention to the way like your fit and like your aesthetic in general. Not, oh, you got those Gucci Adidas on.
Man, it's what you doing it for, man. I cop this polo for me. You feel me? To fulfill myself.
I mean, I fully dress the way I want to dress for myself. I don't think I'm obtaining friendships or vagina from it. You know, it is what it is. And those are most of those
it's art. It's artwork. You know what I'm saying?
Some of that shit.
I'm painting a picture. What I say? I'm creating a narrative.
Yeah,
That's what I'm doing.
and some of the friendships not friendships, some of the conversations you end up in based off what you're wearing are just fucking punishing. I don't really want, if I'm outside at the bar, I don't want to just talk to you about fucking shoes for 45 minutes. Don't pull me aside. So many times I've been like, just random bars and like, oh, you got the bacons on. I'm like, fuck, dude, I don't want to sit here and talk to you about sneakers for 45 minutes. I don't know you.
It's part of the responsibility of being cool. You know what I'm saying? It's a responsibility.
It's in the
man.
job description.
It's in the job description, man.
Someone's got to do it.
Somebody got to do it, man. Somebody got to answer these questions. I'll be everywhere. Motherfuckers start talking to me about music and shit. I'll be like, bro, like, but then I'm like, this is what I signed up for. Let me do it. This is what I wanted to happen.
Yeah.
I wanted to affect and reach the youth. You feel me? The youth ask you about your club, put them on.
Well, if it's a fucking younger person, I'll talk to him about it. If it's just somebody like,
nigga.
I mean, yeah, that has to be part of wearing it, right? It's like, don't you want people to notice?
it's like a silent notice. You know,
It's like the same as the sliding in the DMs thing. It's a little bit of a confidence boost when somebody's like, oh shit, and you're like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, maybe. But it also goes back to too, I think, it's about the save the cotton shit I've been on. Because I think a lot of people just put shit out to put it out where it's just hard miss. And I think band, podcast, skate shops need to really get more in tune. And if you're going to put merch out, don't just expect people to ride for you because they support you. Put good shit out. Put thought into your merch. Make it good merch. Not just, well, we have a following. People fuck with us. We should just make these stupid t-shirts or fucking hoodies or jackets and people will just buy them.
See, I'm the person that buys it anyway.
You're not. We talk about this all the time.
I own the Sammy Backer Converse.
Well, are they super bad or something?
Oh, yeah, they look like a white bandana.
They're Paisley?
Oh, yeah. But like, yeah, I feel like I'll just buy shit because I fuck with the person and it's like, I don't even really like this and I probably won't wear it, but I'm going to buy it anyway because I want you to get $5 from it or whatever.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Whenever somebody drops some shit, I just at least get whatever I can. T-shirt.
I just think it's crazy because I guess we can take it to this section of skate shops where Supreme started as a skate shop. Supreme is a skate shop. And there's a lot of other skate shops like Premier and fucking 35th North that do really rad shit. And other skate shops that just know they got like a super big following and they're just like, fuck it, we'll just put some shit out. Why if you're going to take the time to put something out, wouldn't you try to put the best shit out you could put out? Just make it good.
Yeah. I feel like part of it is weird because the skate shop used to be about the skate shop video that would drop once a year, you know, like skate shops used to have to fucking put people on and put out a video, and that was like part of the vibe or whatever. Mm-hmm. And now it's like basically every skate shop is also a streetwear sales spot or whatever, you know.
But yes and no. And what I think is fucking crazy is so many people owe Premier a fucking apology for how on their ass they were for selling normal Nike, all this shit. And now that's all they want is for, I want you to sell everything. Premier used to get so much shit. But so, yeah, not every shop is like that. Uprise isn't like that. They don't carry like work in progress. Straight up Uprise and like always shout out. That's like love. That's family. They really carry only skateboard shit. They're not up there carrying nothing that doesn't really have something to do with skateboarding. The farthest outside of like that they'll get is shit that's still skateboarding. You can get bronze and shit, but that is skateboarding, very skateboarding related. Yeah, they make some bolts. I don't know if anyone's really fucking rocking bronze bolts. But
dude, Uprise is really doing it because they're still putting out videos and shit too. You know, it's like they're still doing the old method, right? And so it's like if you can, I feel like they can make it because they're in Chicago and shit. But for Premier, you know, it's like they need to sell that shit to stay in business.
Well, yeah, I mean, Premier killed the e-commerce game. Like their e-commerce shit is almost untouchable for a normal skate shop. And like that site that started the Parade, the idea behind it was so sick, and then it instantly got so oversaturated. I don't want to be seeing Margiela shit on Parade. No, how am I going to see a crooked hoodie than a Margiela some Margiela pants? I'm like, what the fuck is this there? Like,
I feel like Premier also does the co-branded co-man shit. It's like we've both bought shit from their co-branded shit this week, right? You know, where it's like...
what do you mean by co-branded?
Like where it's Premier, but somebody else makes it, right? You know, or whatever.
Well, that's just like private label. They've done Carhartt and shit. But the Premier brand, I guess, because... the shit they do cut and sew clothing. I mean, that's basically a brand, but their shop shit is fire.
Yeah.
You know, I order more Premier shit from Premier than other brand shit. Sometimes people sleep on like them having a Dime account. So I'll be able to catch some Dime shit on the, like after it already sold out of Dime. But most of the time I order from Premier, it's either shoes or Premier shit.
Yeah.
Like their actual clothes.
But it would be tight if Uprise did that or other shops did that too, right? I feel like that's a cool model. You know, it's like they fuck with it. They're in the space. They know what they're doing.
I think it's super sick. And I mean, the thing is, you can go almost anywhere in the city. If you're out like at bars and shit, you'll probably see one person wearing like an Uprise hoodie. The thing is, they've never put like crazy emphasis on it. But if they were out here doing work jackets and fucking fleece tech zip ups, people would be on that shit. You know what I mean? And you just got to put the initiative into it. But the thing is, that almost becomes a whole division of your shop where you're working on shop merch. To do the shit, like Premier just dropped 4 items today, but they were pants, fleece, and a fucking work jacket. Just putting that together is a lot of hours. It's not like, oh, here's a design screen printed on a hoodie. Throw that bitch out there. Anybody can do that whenever. You know what I mean? It doesn't take that much effort. But when you're making cut and sew clothing, it just is a lot more commitment. And you got to sell it for more. You got to know people will buy it. But the thing is, if Uprise put out any of that shit, it's going to sell out. If they put out a work jacket that was like even just had the fucking flame Uprise shit on the left breast, people would be like, just fire.
I would buy it.
Exactly. It's just like, dude. And if you don't even want to get it cut and sewn, just do a fucking Dickies or Carhartt one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. The Dickies one go crazy, for real.
I feel like Premier is like a great example of like a business like morphing into, you know, like noticing something is helping you and then just leaning into it or whatever. They're like not, I don't even really think about it as a skate shop anymore. It's like different almost.
Yeah, but it still so is. I've been there in real life a bunch. I mean, I used to know Josh from my friend Billy. I used to skate with him and shit. One of the first, he was a co-owner until he passed. And then when you go in there, it's very much a skate shop. I mean, everyone that works there fucking rips. It's that, but they were just on it early. They knew a lot of skateboarders also do like fucking Nikes and Jordans and, you know, work in progress and Stussy. Like the thing is, like, I don't understand the Stussy shit because Stussy was, when they originally came out way back in the fucking 80s, they were backing skateboarding. Stussy's low key just as much of a skateboarding brand as a streetwear brand. So I don't understand why that would ever be hated on in a skate shop. I think with this Parade shit, that's supposed to be you source from local skate shops, seeing an off-white sweatshirt on there is fucking crazy. I'm like, no skate shop is fucking selling off-white. And if you are, you're not a skate shop. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? They really need to like, you know, what's it called when you vet the shops that are signing up? I swear to God, you can just pull up and be like, we want to be on here. And they're like, fuck it. sell your shit on here. Like, I was like, what the fuck is Haran Preston shit on here? I was like, this is crazy.
No, it's crazy too because it happened so fast and so recently. Because like I feel like maybe 8 months ago or something, I was talking to Nate and I was like, oh yeah, I got this on Parade. And he's like, what's that? And I was telling him about it. I was like, it's sick. They got all the skate shit, whatever. And then 3 months later, it's completely different website, you know?
I think that comes with the growing pains of new shit where you start something and it takes all your capital to start it. And then once it's going and your monthly overheads come in, you're like, fuck, we need to make money. So you kind of just like let your vision stray a little bit, let people in, and it just gets a completely different product.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to visit Parade like weekly. Now I just don't even fuck with it. Because the thing is, if I'm shopping for that shit, I go to like Essence and I'll be shopping at different websites. I'm not going to Parade to look for this fucking like upper end shit. Like what? If I want some last resorts for the low, I'm gonna pull up. But now it's so like oversaturated, I don't even know how to find it on there.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, shout out Skate Shop. Shout out anybody making their own apparel and they put effort into it and make good shit. Keep that moving. But if not, save the cotton.
Yeah, slide that in the DMs. Oh man, sports corner.
Hell yeah, man. The fucking I've been waiting to have Zach on. We've been talking for like a year, and I was like, in October, that's when you got to come on, bro. Football would be going, baseball would be heating up. You know what I'm saying? But I was gonna pull up on Zach yesterday to watch the Bears, and some told me that like, nah, just stay your ass at home, bro. That shit was horrible and horrendous. This lounge for the Bears, bro.
It was tough, man. They looked bad, and they are bad,
bro. That nigga. Justin was getting smacked, bro. Every play he getting hit. Like, I'm watching that shit and I'm like, this looked like some any given Sunday shit, like the O-line mad at you or some shit.
Dude, for real though, that's the only positive is that he's got that dog in him or whatever, right? You know, it's like he took a beating and then he's doing push-ups and shit on the field.
Yeah, no, because I thought the nigga ribs was broke or some shit. He started doing push-ups. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
No, because he was curled up in a ball. The nigga was curled up on the field.
No, every time after he threw it, they would show the guy catching it, and then they pan back, and he's on the ground.
Getting smacked, yo. I'm like, did he offend somebody on the O-line? They just like, fuck it, let niggas through.
No, they're just bad.
They just that bad? It's every play.
Yeah,
every play bad. Justin Fields is getting smacked, bro. And like...
But he's got to do a better job of protecting himself. I feel like he's doing those jump throws and shit, and it's like, you can't be doing that in the league. They're going to crush you.
Yeah, yo. They was clobbering him. I felt so bad for him. And then when I thought things couldn't get any worse, I thought they broke that play to the red zone. What was that, in the second? When they were right where they were right at like the 3 or some shit.
Dude, they were on the 5 3 times and didn't score.
Oh my God, bro. He threw the ball off the dude's helmet.
We've all been there.
It's a record, dude. Like no other team has ever done that bad.
Oh my God. So I see this huge ass play. I forgot who it was. We was right on the 5 or within the 5, right? My homies Gideon and Jamal, shout out Jay Grimm and Big Motherfucking Gid. And I go down to open the gate for them. I come back upstairs, and then we on the other side of the field. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I'm looking at the score is still 0-0. Oh my God! I had to wait till halftime to see what happened. He threw it off his helmet.
Dude, yeah, he literally hit this dude in the face with the ball. It was like some Looney Tune shit.
Looney Tune shit. Kurt, I'm telling you, it was some Looney Tune shit yesterday, bro.
Like, he was trying to throw it to his own guy, but he hit someone in the face on accident. And then the ball popped up and the wrong team caught it.
I was like, what just happened? Like, they didn't even get a field goal. I'm like, at least they gonna get the field goal. Oh, my God.
I mean, I guess maybe you guys could speak on this. I was listening to a pod that I always listen to, and they were talking about how this year in the NFL, nobody kicks field goals. They just go for it on 4th all the time. Like 4th and 4 and shit. They're like, fuck it, we're going.
They do it a little bit. They definitely do it more.
The same thing that happened with baseball like 10 years ago is happening with football now, where it's like all of these like tech nerd math guys are like, oh, actually the probability of going for it is better for your chance to win the game, so don't kick it. So now people are being more aggressive.
I mean, just like with any sport, same thing happened in basketball. Probability if you shoot this many threes, like, you know what I'm saying?
So kickers are just chilling. Like, fuck it.
But no, they still be kicking though. You still go see.
No. So what happens now is that the only time you really kick a field goal is at the end of the game to win it. So you only get one chance or whatever.
Damn, your legs all cold. You're like, fuck. You got heat packs on that bitch on the side.
Yeah, yo.
Well, shit, fucking 3 weeks ago for the Bears, their kicker, like, I don't know, he had like an emotional breakdown or something happened. He couldn't come to the game, so they just got some guy off the street and he made 4. Like, and he wasn't even in the league before that.
Nah, shout out that dude. I understand mental health and the struggles that come along with it.
Shout out the other dude, too, for walking on and killing that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
it was the only points they scored.
When Goose Island set up that shit, man, people were hitting those field goals.
And Parky missed that. Was that his name?
Dude, we were at Jorge's house. You remember that? I feel
sick.
like I vividly remember
I
that.
vividly remember that shit. I was sick, bro.
We were all watching it, and it's just like, what happened?
I couldn't even eat. I couldn't even continue eating. But also in that game, do you remember also in that game when motherfuckers thought they was down and they wasn't, and they put the ball on the ground and huddled up?
I feel like the only part I remember about that game was the end. And being
This also happened. This also happened. They turned the ball over. They turned the ball over by putting the ball on the ground. He thought he was down. He wasn't down. He puts the ball on the ground. The other team picks it up.
I don't even remember this at all.
I feel like when I watch sports games with y'all, I just get mad wasted because I don't care about the game. I'll just be sitting there, want to do a shot? What should we do?
Oh, man.
Unless it's the NBA playoffs, I don't care. I straight up just don't.
Dude, the Bears shit is mad funny. We were talking about this before we started, but it's just like literally our entire lives, they've been bad and embarrassing.
Yeah, he was like his homie was like, well, they got to figure this out. Exactly, they've been figuring it out my whole life.
I mean, the Lions too and shit. Like where it's just like they've literally never been good.
Oh, we had Barry Sanders though. He was fire.
That's the thing about the Bears.
The Bears because they were so bad,
dude. Okay, so the Lions actually retired 2 players way before their time because they were so over them being fucking horrible. Megatron, Kelvin Johnson, and Barry Sanders were fucking amazing athletes, and they were like, "Fuck this shit, we're just done.
I'm good." But I'm done with losing.
The Bears have been good. That's the thing, and the Bears have been good. But the thing is, they always when they lose, when they'll get to wherever they get to, but whenever they get to that point where they lose, there's always something embarrassing.
Dude, yeah, we were saying yesterday they have a brand.
Yeah, that's the brand. It's not like it was a hard fought game and they lost. They couldn't dig it out. No, they always lose embarrassing. Every single time, for real. Like we just said, the field goal, putting the ball on the ground. Like, I remember when they was in the Super Bowl, the first play was the most beautiful thing I seen. When Devin Hester ran it back, I was like, we finna win this shit. Them niggas never scored again.
Dude, fumbling snaps and shit, yeah.
Like, they do shit. They known for doing shit like that. That's why I can't even get emotionally invested in them niggas. Like, I won't even buy no more merch from them for real until they give me a reason to buy some merch.
You got to hit that DH gate.
Yeah, you hit the Fields jersey way before.
Yeah, dude, the day he got drafted, I bought those bootleg jerseys.
It shows up like right when the season starts.
Dude, it showed up like week 5 or whatever, and it went to our old house, and I had to go like knock on the door and be like, did you get this weird box from China with my fake jerseys in it?
That shit funny as hell. What else happened in football? Buddy Devontae pushed that dude over. The cameraman, yo, he bogus as hell. They really trying to like suspend him games and shit for that.
I feel like he doesn't care. The Raiders suck anyway.
Yeah, the Raiders suck anyway.
And like he's getting $30 million this year. He should just give that guy $100,000.
They trying to suspend him games though. That's the thing, yo. And like they really finna suck if that nigga not playing. So they lost to the Chiefs. Purpose. They lost to the Chiefs earlier this week.
30-29.
Yeah, by 1 point. And they like almost they were like a yard away. And Devontae was mad. He was going to the locker room. He was mad. And this camera dude like literally walked right in front of his path. And he like pushed this nigga over.
Like at a hardcore show, just like checked him. And the kid was like 18 and it was his first week on the job or whatever. And he like knocked his ass over and shit.
Yeah, so they try to suspend him games and shit. He definitely should pay a fine. He gonna have to pay this fine. He gonna have to pay this civil suit. But
I feel like he should spread it around. If you're getting $30 million a year and you're bogus and push somebody, just give him $100,000.
It's the games. They trying to suspend him games. They bogus as hell. And they were saying that the Chiefs and the Raiders are like rivals. I didn't know that.
I don't think they are.
That's what they were saying on Skip and Shannon, man. It was rivals.
Dude, they make up that rivalry shit.
Yeah, it's marketing. I mean, I really don't like Green Bay Packers.
Well, no, but that's the thing, though, is that, like...
now, really, they didn't market it me so that I really don't like
No, but in the Bears division, it's like every single person's rival is the Packers. Lions' rival is the Packers. Vikings' rival is the Packers. Bears' rival is the Packers. Like, none of the other teams give a shit. Dude, fuck Green Bay. Fuck the Packers. Bear down. Go Bears.
You see what y'all Brett Favre doing? I know you heard about Brett. Oh, you ain't heard about Brett? The nigga Brett had
Kurt, you heard about this?
Yeah.
The nigga Brett Favre, he got like a school or something. He like owned some school or something in Mississippi or some shit like that.
No, he was applying for federal grants for like money to help people and then just keeping it.
Yeah, it was some shit like that. Like he was stealing niggas food stamps, specifically out they EBT, bro. He just stole like
some Wisconsin ass shit though.
Yeah, he done stole like $2 million in food stamps out of Mississippi's pockets, bro. He bogus as hell. Fuck Brett Favre, lock him up, put him under the jail. Put Brett Favre under the jail, man. I was listening to Danny Brown podcast. He was talking about, he was like, my mama was on probation for food stamp fraud, man. Lock this nigga up.
Free Young Thug.
No, yeah, free Thug, and I would trade Brett Favre for Young Thug any day.
Or at least Fetty.
Yeah, at least Fetty. I'd trade him for Fetty. Let Fetty out.
Jail trades are fucking crazy.
Dude, they do that shit, though.
Well, they're trying to do it for Homegirl and Russia.
Yeah. The guy that Lord of War is about, that's who they want back for.
Send Brett Favre over there.
That's a big ass.
Dude, because you got to come big in a negotiation, right? You got to say a crazy number first. So they're like, what about the Lord of War guy for the WNBA chick? And they're like, shit, maybe.
I think trading prisoners, you might as well let everybody out. You can just trade them like Monopoly pieces and just
trade Brett
I'll give
Favre.
you Boardwalk for fucking. It's like, what? These are people's lives and shit, just trading.
They're letting out hella people on certain weed charges.
Yeah. Shout out Bite, man. That's why I keep telling y'all. I fuck with Bite, bro. He finna clear my debt and he finna let niggas out for weed, man.
Careful, you finna eat your words.
I ain't eating
That's
shit.
how it happens.
I ain't eating shit. That application come out next week. I'm finna fill that bitch. I'll be looking at that shit every day. That's part of my routine when I wake up. Let me wake up. Since October hit, I'm like, let me wake up, see what's good with this debt forgiveness. I'll be looking at the recent news. I'll read every article for real. I need to know.
Oh yeah, because that shit hasn't really happened yet, right?
It ain't happened yet.
It's like not, your account doesn't look lower.
Yeah, it's
they're
dropping.
just like, we're gonna trust
They
us.
said they dropping it. They said they dropping it next week. That's one drop. I'm finna be up, boy. I'm gonna put my application in first. It's gonna be like Perry Lomax number 37. Yeah, take this shit off my
pre-order
name.
on
Yeah, I gotta pre-order the debt forgiveness, man. Yeah, let them niggas out. Free the weed niggas, man. Niggas in there for some weed, bro. I'm about weed. Niggas be selling weed at the store. And they got niggas locked up. Man, let them niggas out, bro. Shout out Biden. He doing everything he can do. He's like, what do the niggas want? Give them what they want, Biden. Now, these elections coming out, look like, what do they want? What's up with the Dodgers getting smoked, man? They finna get smoked, bro.
We'll see, man. It's a long series.
That's my favorite.
Nobody has more choke in them than the Padres, you know.
Yeah. Well, I hope so. You know that's my favorite pitcher of all time, Kershaw. For
Dude,
real.
fuck the Dodgers.
Why? You don't fuck with the Dodgers? See, I'm black. You black niggas gotta fuck with the Dodgers for real.
Why?
Jackie Robinson. What are you talking about?
Dude, but that was in Brooklyn. It's like a
don't
different
matter.
team and shit.
You can go to the mall right now in LA and they got Jackie Robinson jerseys. That's huge facts. You go to the mall right now, they got a Jackie Robinson jersey in Champs right now.
And y'all know I don't like baseball.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's the matchups right now? You got the Dodgers and the Padres, the
Mariners, Astros, Phillies, and Braves.
Braves. Who won that yesterday?
The Phillies. The Phillies are winning
Phillies,
today
come
too.
on.
Yeah.
Come on,
Bryce
Phillies.
Harper going crazy.
Come on, Phillies.
He's like the heel of the baseball, you know.
Yeah, out of all
Everyone
those
hates
teams,
him.
I would want Seattle or Philly.
Dude, Seattle's getting.
How did you become a Mariners fan? You love the Mariners.
He just picks new teams every year.
No.
He been Mariners since I know that he been repping Mariners for real.
Because I'll tell you how. Because
You want the truth? This is the truth.
Nah, because when you love baseball, you need a West Coast team so that when the regular game is over, you can change it to the West Coast game and watch another game or whatever. So I picked the Mariners as my West Coast team. And y'all should check out that John Boyce documentary about the Mariners. It's so fucking depressing. It's like a 6-hour thing about the history of the Mariners and how fucked they are.
Damn.
And it'll make you love them.
Damn.
But they're about to get swept in this series.
Are they?
Yeah.
Damn, yo. I fuck with them, man. Because, you know, the only reason I even got into baseball through Ken Griffey Jr. Slugfest.
Griffey was a monster, though.
Slugfest is what brought me into baseball.
Wait, was that the video game?
Hell yeah. I had the one on Super Nintendo before Slugfest. Slugfest was N64. I forgot even what it was called. It was
Dude,
like
we
Ken
got
Griffey
that
Jr.
Ken
baseball.
Griffey game at the house on N64.
For real, yeah.
We could play.
That's what brought me into baseball. So I'll forever fuck with the Mariners.
Dude, Griffey was wild because he fell off so hard. It was like literally he was the best player of all time for the first 12 years of his career, and then the last 8 years he just sucked.
Why would they
You
call
gotta
it
think
him
most
Ken?
people don't have 20-year athlete careers, you know?
Sure, but some people do.
Yeah.
Why-
And the Reds colors go hard too. That Cincinnati C is fire.
The sleeveless Reds Johns or whatever, the pinstripes.
Why was they calling him Ken Sniffy Jr.?
He was probably off the bag, bro. What the
Oh,
fuck?
that was the funniest meme I ever seen in my life, bro.
Dude, you ain't never seen that shit where Ricky Henderson's talking about he had to slide head first because he kept his bag in his back pocket.
Baseball, they wear 32 Cuban gold chains.
Yeah,
they
that's
be
the
on
only
their
sport-
phone
that's-
during the game. They're definitely hitting
phone,
the
the nigga phone fell out his pocket when he was sliding for real. They be wearing big chains. It's the only sport you can really get off some jewelry, some big jewelry. You know what I'm saying?
They got the rollie on
Dude,
it.
and that shit is every day. It's like literally every day for 7 months. It's like you're gonna have a couple hungover games and like fucking party games and whatever.
Hell yeah, and they playing early too. Who you got? All right, so last thing, who you got for the World Series?
I feel like it's probably gonna be Dodgers Astros
Again?
which is boring, yeah. But the Astros are like disgusting, dude.
Yeah, they cheaters. I don't fuck with cheaters. So I don't fuck with Tom Brady.
Nah, but they're so good.
And then football, who you got?
Bills, baby.
Bills, yeah.
Nation. Josh Allen is that guy.
I'm repping Tor for sure.
Yeah.
I just got a vintage Bill shirt to rep for Tor. So shout out Tor.
I would love to see the Ravens overcome, but I don't.
Oh, dude, I would love to see Lamar. Yeah.
I would love to see that, but
in a contract year, like, yeah, Lamar not getting the bag he wanted and then winning the Super Bowl and diffing, that would be fucking awesome.
yeah, I was Dolphins, but that's over with.
Dude, for real.
It's like week 4. Y'all need to fucking relax.
No, dude, you can already tell.
No, it's week 6. We
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
halfway through.
I don't know. Well, we're already 100% through this pod. We're about to fly out this bitch.
All right, yeah.